In your average first-person shooter, the sight of an enemy bursting around a corner prompts a flurry of clicks and usually a victory or loss within seconds, at best, of that first encounter. In ARMA III, you can easily spend 10 minutes from first spotting an enemy rifleman crawling over rocks 500 meters away to taking a shot. It's in these slow dances of observation and skill that the Bohemia Interactive's description of ARMA III as a military simulator feel deserved. One thing is clear from the get-go. ARMA III is an improvement in every way on Bohemia's previous offerings. Building on its predecessors, ARMA III has been given a totally new engine, not just a fresh coat of paint. Textures are crisp, sounds are punchy, and visual effects are breathtaking. Where ARMA II was huge, its successor is enormous. One map, Altis, measures 270 square kilometers. Walking across it takes 6 hours. In comparison, Skyrim's map, 40 square kilometers. It's the scale of gameplay that brings people into ARMA. Factions fight for control of Mediterranean islands set several decades in the future, bringing drone tanks, computer-controlled artillery, and underwater assault rifles into play. There's a futuristic feel, especially in the form of vehicles like the Ifrit, a space-age APC like an off-road Batmobile, decked out in hexagonal camo. Remember though, this is a military sim. Expect regular gunfights for the most part, not Moonraker-style lasers. With gigantic maps, you'll need to use rangefinders and adjust sight to land shots, while effective use of cover, tactics and vehicles are just as important as keeping a cool head if you want to excel in squad-based combat. It's complex, but rewarding, and the immersion of the stunning maps make for a punishingly tense game. We were shocked that ARMA III sets your heart racing just from seeing a vehicle's dust trail a mile away. The single-player campaign, split into 3 episodes, is challenging and beautiful, but hindered by Bohemia's one glaring flaw: AI. The AI enemies in ARMA III can be infuriatingly psychic or amusingly useless, but it's your allies that really let you down. Commanding a squad is frustrating. Your bots will walk into gunfire, miss easy shots, get in your way, and generally make your life hell. Don't worry about being let down by ARMA III's campaign, however. We came for the barrages of missiles and helicopter squadrons, sure, but we stayed for the multiplayer. Thanks to the game's included editor, talented members of the community have crafted a series of wildly different game modes, all of which provide dozens of hours of entertainment. Battle for weapons, food and water in the team-based survival game Wasteland, coordinate huge raids on AI-controlled towns in Invade and Annex, or get swept up in a fruit picker's rebellion in the bizarre but brilliant Altis Life RPG, not to mention zombie apocalypses and Hunger Games-style gauntlets. ARMA III is unique. It's the slow fights, the tense and skillful battles for a better position or fresh intelligence that give Bohemia's titles a niche in the FPS world unlike any other. If you're willing to patiently observe, think strategically and learn some real-world military tactics, ARMA III will reward you like no other FPS.